Oh, how are we doing, everybody? Thank you so much for giving me your love last week on that video, the Sky Stream Puck, and it's soaring through the clouds. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed these reviews. As you know, I suck at reviews. I just give you my honest opinion with the tech that I use to make my life easier. So today we are going to be looking at the Sky Stream Puck versus Apple TV, and we'll have a quick look at the LG TV. And my question is, do we need to subscribe to something like Sky Stream to watch TV anymore, or Virgin or BT, whichever one you might have? And I'm going to look at both interfaces. We're going to check out the hardware, and we are also going to make that decision together. I'll try and give you my honest verdict. Maybe you're sitting at home thinking, do I need to go to Sky? Do I need to go to Virgin? Do I need to pay a subscription anymore? Well, yes, but we will check that out. So come with me. Let's do this today. Let's check this out. This is Sky Stream Puck versus Apple TV. Which one should you buy? Okay guys, so this is one of the screensavers. This is the Apple TV. So let me just press the back button on the TV remote. The first thing you're going to see on the Apple TV interface is this familiar look and feel. Like this. Now I've organised my icons. You can put, like an iPhone, you can put icons within icons and create a group. But however, this is what it looks like. If you want to arrange an icon, you do a long press on the centre button, and then you can shift it around using the directional buttons, and when you finish you just press the center button again and we're back. So with Apple TV, now of course, like anything with Apple, there are apps. So you've got your Netflix, your YouTube, your Prime Video, your Disney, your iPlayer, your BrickBox. Now what it is on here are your apps, everything that you need, your app store. I've got ST Player, because I've been really testing this for you guys. I seriously have. The UK Play, I've got My5, 4, ITV. So if I want to get to Freeview, so like for example, if we go to BBC iPlayer and click on that, and there it is. Come back into focus, please, camera. Okay, so there it comes in there. Now, obviously, now we're in BBC iPlayer. And we do have channels, and we can watch live TV. Now, it doesn't give us like a, what's the word, like a planner. So we can't see what's on later, but we can get to everything and anything we want. We can even go up to categories. If you've used BBC iPlayer, guys, you don't need me to tell you. And the same goes for ITV Player. The same goes to Channel 4, My5. I've also got Paramount, because one of the things that Sky Puck gave me, or Sky Stream Puck gave me, is because the deal that I got incorporated Sky Movies, I was given Paramount for free. Now the beauty of that is I can put Paramount on here because I have a subscription to it under my account. And you'll see here, there it is. So come on, come into focus. What's going on with your camera? And you can get all the Paramount stuff, Showtime, Comedy Central. Now this is how you do it on Apple TV. Now, what if you want to be recommended? Now, of course, as well, if you have an Apple phone and you are part of the Apple ecosystem, you get your music, you get your Apple Arcade, you get your fitness, and of course, you get your photos. But now, if we go to Apple TV Plus, and let me just click on that, we now get this option called Watch Now. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't incorporate every app that you may have and that you're signed into. It will give you your up next. So if you're watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of It, it will be there. If you're watching something, if you're watching on something on Amazon, it will be there. BBC. I haven't seen, Disney is there. I don't know What else? Okay, so maybe it is giving us more apps now. Now, it wasn't before, so they might have updated it. There has been an update. So if we just scroll down, we also have a what to watch. So Apple will also recommend, again, like all the others, it will recommend on your viewing profile. And there's plenty of stuff. And to be fair, there isn't been, if you are subscribed to Apple TV Plus, there hasn't been anything that I didn't enjoy watching so far. Apple TV Plus has been really good. If we continue down, there we go, now on Apple TV Plus. So that used to be £4.99. However, like everything in this world at the moment, guys, it's going up to £6.99. However, listen, little tip for you. If you have a mobile phone contract with EE, I don't know if O2 and any others do it, and you have a really good subscription, sometimes like EE, they give you smart benefits, and one of your smart benefits can be Apple TV, which means that you get that for free, or you might have Apple Music, whatever it might be. We have the best of iPlayer, so it will give us a load of stuff that it recommends from iPlayer. Obviously, the FIFA World Cup, it's recommending all the stuff from ITV and the FIFA World Cup. We have the best of all four because I've signed into those apps. The best of five. Then it does this like picks for you. So based on what we have watched previously on Apple TV, it will give us previous picks and recommend stuff for us that we could watch. Again, very much like all the others. Then we got Apple TV, Paramount, there's all these other stuff that you can sign into and subscribe. But of course, every time you subscribe to one of these things, it's extra money. And we're looking to try and save money in the current climate. Then we've got Apple Originals that you may have missed. So if you are a subscription to Apple TV, they start to say, oh, you've not seen this, or have you missed this, so forth. There's also Apple Originals. You can see that this is more Apple orientated. Then they're going to give you what's coming to Apple Plus, so you can get a glimpse of what's coming up. And then obviously you've got the Apple Plus TV. Then it recommends movies. Now, some of these you rent. If you have Disney, Amazon, and whatever, and Netflix, you might be able to, like if we go to that one, because I've got Apple TV, I can click on that. It will then let me play that because it's already on Apple TV. If I go to, I don't know, it may be, what's this one? Will it let me? So this is on Disney Plus. I have Disney Plus. It will let me play it. Now, if I don't have a subscription, Apple would then allow me to rent or buy that film. So I can rent it for, say, $3.49 and I can watch that film. So if you don't have a subscription where that movie might be, Apple will allow you to rent that film or buy it. Then it will recommend new movies. Then it will tell us what's trending. Guys, if you haven't done yet and you have got Apple, seriously watch Ted Lasso. I cannot stress enough. Fantastic. If you like football and stuff like that, Ted Lasso. Then it recommends Apple Music. What you might want to watch on Apple Music. It also does videos on Apple Music. Quite like that feature. Then it tells us what's new and noteworthy. So you can scroll along to your heart's content. There is a ton of content here. I don't want this video to drag on too much. But the difference being, obviously browse by collection. Then we have the news, so we can watch live news. If you like I'm a Celebrity, there's just tons of stuff here, guys. Look, I can even browse by decade, all the way along to the current decade. Apple have really thought about this. Editor's picks, movies in 4K HD, recently watched. I mean, that's it. That's the end of the list. So we go back up. Then, of course, we've got the Apple TV Plus, and that will give you all the Apple TV Plus. That's the store. That's if you want to rent or purchase films, depending on what you can do, as you can see there. And then there's your library. So films that you may have purchased, and so forth. Now, the search function on Apple TV is absolutely brilliant. So if I come back out and I go to Netflix, for example, and then click on mine. Come on, Netflix. And go to the search feature at the top. I don't have to type it in. If you see at the top, the Apple search feature will allow you to put in whatever you want. I don't know. All Quiet on the Western Front. And there it is. Now, the picture quality, this is the bit that gets me. I don't know what Apple do. I don't know if it's a figment of my imagination. Please, everybody, hit me up in the comments. But the picture and the sound quality that comes from Apple is absolutely unbelievable. I kid you not. It is absolutely phenomenal. It really is good. Now, each one of those, if I'm searching on YouTube, if I'm searching on Prime, if I'm searching on Disney, if I'm searching on that, we can use that little microphone on the remote to search. However, unlike SkyStream Puck, which we're going to get to in a second, to watch that live TV, I have to go onto the app. Wait that second. And there it is. So I can go onto the ITV app. Now there is, and I did post it in my community part of my YouTube, so check it out. There is an ITV premium subscription. There you go, on now, the World Cup. So you could go down to that, and it's pretty good. If I just click on that, always gives you this damn intro. I don't know why it has to do that. Just put me straight into the program.
20% off this Black
There we go.
Friday with Pandora. Join the Pandora Club for early access from November 22nd.
As you can see, picture quality is really, really good. Now there is, if we go up here to ITV Hub, if I go to settings, there is that ITV Hub Plus. That you can't do that at the moment because there is a new ITV Premium, I think it's called, and it's going to cost you £50 or £59 a year. It's going to give you a ton more content, and it's going to be ad-free. So you need to weigh that up, guys. Are you okay with adverts? Whatever. Remember that you can't forward the adverts in the ITV Hub. It is a pain in the arse. So, and YouTube and things like that, it's just second nature. You can go straight into YouTube and it works just fine. The quality, the picture, again with the search, I can click on that and hold down food and dudes. It will find you everything that you need. So let's switch to the SkyStream Puck for the comparison. Now, if you didn't watch my previous video, guys, with a whole tutorial on this thing, I'll link the video from last week down below. But this is my gripe, and this is the bit where I'm getting a little bit, I just don't know which way to sway, because I wish there was something that we could do. Now, with the SkyStream Puck, I love the way that they have done this menu. It just, the recommendations and what you've been watching there, the playlists that you put onto are there. The TV guide is just there. I like the fact that there is a TV guide. I haven't got to go into iPlayer to watch live TV. I haven't got to go then to come out of that and go into the BBC player to watch BBC, come out of that and go into Channel 4 to watch, you know, it's there. I can just look through, there's my channels, I click on it, you can see the picture quality. Look at that. I can start from the beginning. Gives me these lovely options. The picture quality is in stunning HD. You do have to pay for the Ultra HD, but let me just take that volume down a second. But you can see the picture quality there on that, guys. It just works. The fact that I can come back, I can see what's currently playing in the bottom right hand corner there, but I can then just go down, I can just see what's on. It's just there. Everything I need, everything I need. And then I can click and hold down the right button, and then I can go through and check what's on a particular day. I can click my plus and add that to my playlist. I can't do that in Apple TV. These are what I would call the killer features. It just makes sense. It's a clear, crisp, easy to use menu, and they've clubbed everything together. If you watched my video last week, you'll remember that I discussed these super menus, as they call them. These, everything grouped in the super menus, not just for Sky. It could be for your Disney Plus channel, like there, your Sky Cinema, your Apple TV Plus. It's even got the Apple TV Plus in there. You know me, guys. I'm in the Apple ecosystem. It's just, it makes sense. It just makes sense. It is so easy to navigate. The picture quality is amazing. The sound quality is amazing. Everything I need, I can just click home and I'm back home. And I can see, look, that little screen there in the football. I can go down. I can see what else is going on while I'm doing that. You know, I've got TV shows, kids, movies, music. It's all grouped together in one nice place. I'm not going to go on about this because you've seen it in my previous video, which I will link in the description below. However, However, I want to pick up on something, and we'll go back to the studio in a second to do that. But just before I do, so there is this thing now that's coming out. Now, I don't know which TVs are getting it. Some of the new TVs have already got it, called Freeview Plus, or Freeview Play, I believe it's called. Now, what that's going to enable you to do is you will, if you've got like a smart TV, now I haven't got, it's not on this telly yet, but what that will give you is the Freeview digital channels that can go through your internet. So you will have a menu-like system that you have in this Sky, but through your TV. And I believe that the app will be coming to other devices such as Apple TV, Google TV, and Amazon. Now, Amazon also have a free view, something it's called. We'll have a look in a second. Now, with the smart TVs, again, I've got everything here and I can watch it. You know, so you don't really, if you've bought the TV and you've got a smart TV, everything you need is here. I can click on Netflix, I can click on Apple TV, for example, because that's up, so I've got to update it. You can see that I've not used it, I don't need to use it. I have the Apple TV Plus, the Apple TV box. But just so you know, the difference between having Apple TV and the Apple TV app is this. So you've got your Watch Now. Let me just get the, so you've got your Watch Now at the top. So it'll tell you what's up next, because it's your Apple TV. Now, this Watch Now is a little bit different. This is what's Watch Now on Apple TV, unlike Apple TV that will give you all the apps that you may be watching from as well. At the top, if you've got your Apple TV Plus, you get all that. The difference between this and this, you still get the store and you still get your library, but you don't get all the apps. It's all about Apple TV. I don't understand about the channels. Choose one that you want to watch. Let me just click that. Okay, so it brings up the, okay, I've not used this app before. Interesting that it lets me watch that. So it's also letting me use the app to sign into an app. Okay, interesting. Apple Originals, okay, it's got all the stuff. Okay, so that's my gripe. But there is something about Sky Stream that I want to touch on. So there is something I want to touch on. The Sky Stream Puck is really, really, really good. It will be interesting to see what Freeview Play does. That could be a game changer if it gives you all those channels, because Freeview's pretty good and they're really up in their game. And if they give you that app within Apple or the TV, all through the internet, that could be an issue. Now, of course, you won't get the Sky channels like Sky Atlantic. To do that, you would then need to have is it Now TV, which is like a £9 a month subscription for the entertainment package. So you probably need to do that. And then when you start weighing this stuff up, you know, you've got Now TV at £9.99 a month. You've got Disney at, what's that, £70 a year? I don't know what that is now. Then you've got Apple TV that's costing you £6.99, or you can pay annually. Then you've got Amazon Prime. Then you've got Netflix. This starts to seriously mount up, guys. It really does start to seriously mount up. You know, how much TV do you watch? Do you need all that? Some people are going down the IPTV route, as shady as that might be. But the issue that I have with the SkyStream Puck is the apps. The apps themselves. Now, I've had a couple of instances just recently, especially with the iTV player, that maybe we missed something and want to rewind a little bit, which you can do. And then whatever happens in those adverts to the program, I don't know if it changes something in the app. It just goes black. Can't get, in the end, we were so frustrated, I just switched to Apple TV, or I switched to the TV Smart ITV Hub. That just works seamlessly. I don't know if there's something to do with the SkyStream Puck and its size. The app is, I don't know, too much for it. The memory, I don't know. That's why I think in the settings you have this refresh apps thing, because obviously some of the apps seem to be a little bit flaky. And it wasn't just that either. There was something happened on, I think it was YouTube. I'm not sure. Did a very similar thing. It was very stuttery and then went black, and I couldn't get back onto it. I had to power off the SkyStream Puck, power it back on, and then it would let me back in. I've had that about 3 times so far. Now, considering I've only had this puck just over 2 weeks, something to consider. I've never ever had a problem like that on the TV, and I've never ever had a problem like that on Apple TV. That's been seamless. And now really what we're trying to do, if I want to watch something that is on the iTV player, I just switch to Apple because it just works. It's seamless. I can forward, I can backward, no problem at all. The app, whatever has been developed for Apple, just seems to be a lot better than the app that may have been, even though they code the same kind of stuff. It seems to be a lot better than the Sky Stream, but that will probably get better. I logged my complaint with Sky and said, look, just so you know, I'm reviewing this stuff, blah, blah, blah. It might be something to look at. And of course, with the remote control that a lot of people are having a problem with, which Sky know about and will be fixing, there are those swings and roundabouts. So that's my comparison. What is my decision on it? Well, if Sky can sort out the iTV player and other apps from being a little bit flaky, which they can be, hit me up in the comments, please, if you've had this issue. If they can resolve that issue, I love the layout, the look, the feel, and everything of the Sky Stream puck. But I do seem to find myself switching to Sky, to Apple TV to watch certain things, because the picture quality, even though Sky Stream puck is just unbelievable, and I don't know if it's just in my mind, but the Apple TV quality picture, I don't know what it is, it just seems so good on that LG TV. I know you've got the whole collaboration system with the phone, we've done that, and you can do the wireless different, you can put it through your speakers, I get all that. However, can you warrant spending, do you want to spend that £169 on a TV that gives you everything you kind of need, but you do have to sign up for apps? Or do you just pay monthly for the Sky Stream puck that gives you the whole TV, live TV that you can just switch to, you can watch it, the menu system works, and have all those apps at your fingertips, although a bit flaky at the moment, there. I'm going to hold fire to both at the moment because I do seem to be switching to both, and I'm certainly going to hold fire to see what Freeview Plus delivers. If it is going to be an app within Apple TV or your TV, I know it's already on certain TVs that allows you to watch Freeview TV through the internet. But of course, remember guys, that doesn't give you, I think they are having subscriptions, but it doesn't give you Sky Atlantic, Sky One. That's where Sky really get you if you're into that Sky Atlantic, Sky One and Sky channels. So that's my verdict. I'm going to stick with both. I am watching Sky more until that app flakes out on me. Then I switch to Apple. So at the moment, I'm more Sky Stream puck, but keeping Apple as a solid backup, which is absolutely crazy. Only doing that because I've got it. If you haven't bought it, you need to make that decision. You can watch live TV, but you don't get the next episode on Apple. So if you enjoyed this video, if you found the content really good and informative, thank you so much. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit the notification bell. Please share this out with people. Thank you so much for your overwhelming support. It means so much to me. And I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, which is nothing compared to most YouTubers out there. But for this little channel and for the people that have been with me from the start, thank you so much. And it is still the start. Your support will not be going unnoticed in the future. What do I mean by that? You're going to have to subscribe, like, and show the notification bell to know more. So my next video is going to be hopefully on the vehicle that I bought. Can I do that? I did a German accent. I don't know if I can do that. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the review on the car. I'm hoping to do a lot more cars. I'm speaking to different showrooms to do more cars. I want to do more affordable vehicles rather than super duper cars that you're just never going to be able to afford and see in your lifetime. So I'm going to try and do a little bit more than that. So for that, thank you so much. Thank you for your love and support, and see you in the next one. Bye.